It's like the second I hit record, it just falls down. Today I'm going to be talking about things that I wish I knew before I left for basic training. I left for basic training on August 26th of 2019, and I'm not going to lie, I had so much fun at basic. Just keep that in mind. I had a great time. You probably won't. I definitely think it's what you make of it, because I know there's people who are even in my platoon who would never go back, who hated it, who hated their life, who wanted to die. So these are just some things that I wish that I knew before I left for basic training. One of the first things that I wish I knew, you don't really need to bring anything. When I left, I actually brought like those mini travel bottles, and I put my own shampoo and conditioner in them. Just squeezed all the shampoo into these little like travel size thing, and I ended up having to throw them away. And not only that, but when you go to basic, all your hygiene stuff and basic things like shower shoes, laundry detergent, soap, they give you this thing called an Eagle Cash card, and they put $350 on it. And basically that's $350 from your first paycheck, and you spend it to get all your hygiene stuff, and you get to go to the PX, so you get to buy some cool pens or, you know, some Febreze spray. It's not very fun. It's not very fun, but it was something to look forward to. This one is something that really depends on your personal preference and definitely how long your AIT is. It takes you a month to be phase 5, which is where you can have your civilian linen, civilian clothes, and, you know, just be a human again. If your AIT is really short, you might not need to bring a lot of civilian clothes. Maybe like 2 outfits or like 3 outfits, you know, some sweatpants, a t-shirt that you're really comfortable in, maybe a pair of jeans if you want to go out sometime, and like a sweater. I know when I first got to basic training, I literally brought 1 outfit. So when I saw people with suitcases, I was like, what are you doing? You do not need all of that. But then when I got to AIT and I only had my personal bag from basic training and all of my military stuff, I was like, well, I really wish I had some civilian clothes right now. This is probably the most important thing I'm going to tell you in this video. Make sure you and your family and your friends and your boyfriends and your girlfriends sign up for Sandbox letters. I will definitely leave a link in the description box below. I'm not sponsored by anybody. All this is all my opinions. Sandbox is this letter service. Your family can text you a letter, and they can send you a picture as well. If your parents went to like the post office and wrote a letter to you, that would take like a week and a half. But if you do a Sandbox letter, it's supposed to take 24 hours, and it comes with a little note so you can write back. All you have to do is put a stamp on it and send it. I probably got a letter every day, and I had to do like 10 or 20 push-ups for those letters. That's why I passed my PT test. That's why I maxed my PT test. Get Sandbox. I remember when I was in basic training, I just had my mom literally send me song lyrics. Justin Bieber's 10,000 Hours came out, and I memorized those lyrics. When I was on Fire Guard, I was like, I have to learn this song. And then I would like write the lyrics, and I would just imagine what it sounded like in my head, and that got me through so many days. I cried on my graduation day when I finally heard the song. I was playing it over and over and over. It's the little things, you guys. Bring a few notebooks. I would probably bring like 2 or 3. There's a lot of tea at basic training, and if you're telling multiple people about all of the tea, you're gonna need a lot of paper. Bring notebooks and bring some pens, because you're definitely gonna need them. Make sure that your phone is fully charged. I was dumb and I charged my phone to like 25%. So instead of sleeping and letting my phone charge, I was just on Netflix, left with 20%. What do you know? During the 10 weeks, my phone kept dying. I remember I would just be sitting there with my phone plugged in. It started with like 15 of us, and eventually it was like 40 of us that needed to charge our phones. We wasted 3 minutes of our time. That's how long it takes for my phone to charge, and it was painful. You can bring your skincare. I regret this. I did not bring my skincare. My skin got so bad. This one's another big one. Whatever you do, you're gonna get smoked. Their job is just to piss you off, and it's always that one kid. If it's not that one kid, it's gonna be that one thing. Your PG's like, hey everyone, be quiet, the drill sergeant's looking. If the drill sergeant's not telling you to be quiet, carry on. So just try not to take it so seriously. I feel like our drill sergeants really didn't care until it was like people yelling at each other, like talking to each other from across the platoon. Go to sick call. Sick call is not a bad place. If you're coughing, go to sick call. If you keep coughing after they give you that giant bag of medicine, go back to sick call. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you just need a day off. Do it. If that's what you need for your mental health, don't go for mental health, but if that's what you need to just get through the day, don't do it all the time. But if that's what you need, like once or twice during the cycle. If you have a good PT score, your drill sergeants are gonna notice that and they're gonna make you platoon guide, they're gonna look at you for promotions. That's pretty much it. Just pass your PT test and, you know, do your best at PT when you're doing PT in the morning. Really put all of your effort and energy into it. Don't ask questions and don't freak out too much. But I guarantee you, as long as you don't get super injured, as long as you pass your PT test, and as long as you don't get into trouble, you're gonna walk across that graduation field and you're gonna go home eventually. I guarantee you, you will get to where you need to go. And if you miss something, you can either make it up later or not. So honestly, I didn't do buddy team live fire. I did the practice for buddy team live fire.
Cover me while I move.
Run for 3 to 5 seconds and you get down to the floor and then you crawl. That's buddy team live fire and you like fire live rounds at targets. Yeah, I didn't do that. I just never made it up. So I only have 2 more tips for you guys. 10 weeks goes by so fast. These people become like your family and they become your best friends, and just really cherish those moments with them. My drill sergeants, I had the best drill sergeants. They really believed in respect. And that brings me to my other point. Respect your drill sergeants. I know they're kind of assholes, they kind of suck, but that's kind of their job. That's kind of what you signed up for. So just try to be respectful, because these are people who literally work like 20-hour days, and they do this while they have families and, you know, while they have wives and children, and some of them have school. I don't know how, but some of them have school. I knew a drill sergeant who literally slept 3 hours a day because he had school, and he had to be a drill sergeant, and he had to be a husband and a father. So these people just have so much going on with their lives. Some of them don't even want to be there. The Army told them that they have to be a drill sergeant because, you know, people don't want to be drill sergeants. Just don't make their lives any more miserable, and I swear, it'll make your life a little better. It'll make your training experience a little better. Maybe one day they're gonna be your boss, because guess what? After 2 years, they go back to work. Just do your best to be respectful, and they will piss you off. That's their job. All right, guys, I hope this helps you out. If you're going to basic training, I wish you the best of luck. Be safe, don't get hurt, do your best, and you're gonna get through. I swear, 10 weeks goes by a lot faster than you think. Thank you for watching. I'm sarannsable. If you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, it's all the same handle, @sarannsable, and I'll see you guys next week.